Once, when I was about 10 years old, my mom gave me a pile of clean laundry and told me to take it upstairs and fold it all. I was getting lazy, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I could just throw pants in the air and have them come down folded? I figured, statistically, there was probably some sort of chance that it could actually happen. Just for a hoot, I threw a pair of corduroys up in the air. I tried it a few times, but it couldn't have been more than 5 times. And lo and behold, the pants came down perfectly folded. First, perfectly along the seam along the fly, in the middle, and then perfectly at the knee. I tried it 100 other times, but I've never been able to do it again.
2.
In 2005, my family and I went on vacation to Montreal, Quebec. I remember walking through downtown and stopping at a crosswalk. As I was waiting for the light to turn, I observed a city bus drive past us with a bright green ad on the side, and had a dent right below it. A woman holding a small black puppy in her arms came up on my left, and she said something in French to it, and the sound of someone dropping a set of keys on the ground, and a male voice saying, "Oh, look at that!" All of these mundane things happened within about 2 seconds of each other. My father then realized that he left his glasses in the cafe we had lunch in, so I ran back to retrieve it. Upon returning to the same spot, my parents had already crossed the street, and while I was waiting for the light again, everything that had occurred before repeated themselves identically. The same exact bus drove by at the same moment, with the same ad with the same dent. The same woman walked up next to me with the same puppy, and she said the same thing in French. I heard the keys dropping again and a male voice repeating, "Oh, look at that!" It took me a second to process that weird instance, like it was a moment in time that was repeating or something.
3.
I was sitting at my computer years ago, TV on in the room behind me, just typing away. Suddenly, like someone flipped a switch, everything froze. No sound. I barely had time to think what was going on before everything within my field of vision slides to the left about 4 inches, complete with visual smearing for the movement. And then pop, everything's back, sounds on again, and I'm the only one who knows that the whole world shifted a few inches. This one time, I was at a beach on a summer day, surf fishing with my dad. Within a minute, the thickest fog bank I've ever seen rolled off the ocean. It was so thick I could not see my hand in front of me when I stretched my arm out. Fog banks occasionally roll off the ocean, but this was intense. After about 20 minutes, the fog dissipated, and an influx of these strange bugs completely engulfed the air around us. There were thousands. Most of them looked like a mix between a firefly and a wasp. I'd never seen anything like it before or since. Within 5 minutes, they were all gone. I don't know if they got swept up in the fog over some tropical area out in the ocean, but it was strange. I don't even think something like that is possible.
Five.
It was 5 a.m., and I was driving to work on the freeway. Up ahead, in a lane to my left, was an older model, light blue, VW Beetle. It was just this car and mine on this stretch of freeway, and the summer sky was already bright, so I could see it clearly. As I passed the Beetle, I noticed that I didn't hear the sound of the engine anymore. One moment the distinct sound of a VW engine was beside me, and the next moment nothing but road and wind noise. I looked in the side mirror. Nothing. I looked in the rear view mirror. Nothing. I slowed down in case he was in my blind spot. There was no Beetle. The damn thing just disappeared. I told myself, yes, that just happened. It was real. Don't dismiss it. The experience stayed with me all day, and I was a bit jumpy. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the show. If you have a story to share, send us an email, like us on Facebook, share, like, and subscribe.